Chrissy Swan Show.
Good afternoon. Hello, Jack.
Good afternoon.
I want to give a shout out very first up to the Australia Post people in Collins Street in the CBD in Melbourne. My friend was in there yesterday organising his passport. He was talking to the people behind the counter and he could hear my voice in the background. And he's like, oh, do you listen to Nova? And they said, oh, well, actually, we turn it over at 2 p.m. because there's two girls in here that absolutely love Chrissy and want to listen to the Chrissy Swan Show. So big ups to you.
Thank you.
Hello, I hope you're listening. I salute you with my 2 p.m. Diet Coke, ladies.
And also, let us know what you've got in the swingy racks when you line up for the post office at the moment, because as we know, there's some great products in the post
the
office.
best shop in the world is the Australia Post shop.
So much fun stuff.
I nearly bought yesterday. It's like a beanbag with a tray built into it.
That's a good invention.
We're going to hell in a handbasket.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
I want to talk about hard rubbish collections. 13, 24, 10. What is the best thing you've ever found on a hard rubbish collection? I have actually brought mine in from home because I love a hard rubbish collection. And can you imagine if you're the sort of person that loves fossicking around in people's rubbish that they've hauled out of their house onto the nature strip? Can you imagine the delight of the people that live near and far from PR guru Roxy Jasenko, who's upping stumps and moving to Hong Kong, I believe, or Singapore.
Yeah.
Singapore. And so, of course, when you move house, there's lots of stuff. She's hired an actual skip. I've noticed that detail in the photographs.
It's a big skip too.
It's not just hauling it out onto the footpath. She's organised this. She's got a full skip and it's full of stuff and people are just circling it like seagulls on a packet of hot chips, and frankly I would like to be there
because the amount of booze alone that she's piffed out there would be worth thousands. Like there's bottles of Moet, there's a personalised Swan Don Julio bottle of tequila that says Don Roxy. Like surely you whack that in your Rimowa suitcase, Roxy, and take that to Singapore with you.
She just wouldn't need it. She doesn't need any of this stuff. I'm dying to know what else is in there. 13, 24, 10. If you have gone past it, by the way, there's got to be one person.
I would love to hear from someone
that's actually had a fossick. I'd be perched on the side of the skip saying, get away, get away. I was here first. I just want to see it. See, the booze is no interest to me, but there's like a Veleda mop, also no interest to me.
There looks like sort of a half decent vacuum cleaner in there, which I wouldn't mind.
I love that she's getting rid of anything that cleans the house because I'm sure that she has not used a vacuum in a very long time. Now I'm going to introduce you to my favourite thing that I've ever found on a hard rubbish collection.
How long ago did you find this?
Only 2 years ago. And frankly, it's about 15, maybe a year ago.
Swan, look at the dust that has collected.
I know. It's about 15 years too old because it's a kid's toy.
Yeah. What were you thinking?
I just couldn't walk away from it. It's a Fisher-Price Play Family Sesame Street Clubhouse. And it's even got the extra bit on the roundabout thing that they've got, the twirly-whirly. It's got an extra bit. It's got a slide. It makes noises. It does stuff. It's got a tyre swing, right? And I had something very similar growing up and I loved it. But by the time that I brought this home, all my kids were just, in their rooms listening to music and stuff. They had no interest for it, but I couldn't leave it there.
So what's your plan with this now?
What do you mean, plan?
Like, when does it go back onto your hard rubbish collection? Because it should.
Never.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Who doesn't love paying less for their favourite beauty brands? Love paying less for glowing skin or love paying less for feeling better? Find great prices on everything you love only at Priceline Pharmacy.
Shop in store or online at priceline.com.au.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Roxy Jasenko's pulled everything out of her fancy house in Vaucluse in Sydney, put it in a skip and people are all over it.
Rummaging through it.
I love a rummage.
Can we just talk about Roxy's daughter Pixie for one moment?
Yes, of course.
I'm a little bit obsessed with. I just hope that Pixie in Singapore still is able to influence like she does here.
Do unboxings.
Yeah. I quite enjoy them.
I think Pixie might need a break. What do you think?
I don't think Pixie wants a break.
No, she doesn't. Oh, no, she absolutely doesn't. And either do the people that are picking over Roxy Jasenko's detritus the superfluous stuff that is in her house that she's getting rid of. There's booze. I really want to know what else is in there. I want to get in there and have a look.
13 24 10. If you're in Sydney and you happened to be driving past Roxy's this morning, or you know someone that did, give us a call.
Have you had a look? Maria, what is the best thing you've ever found on a hard rubbish collection?
One of those adjustable little tyke basketball rings. And I found that it would have been 15 years ago because my daughter's turning 21 now, and it's gone through my kids and my sister's 5 kids as well.
Best score ever. That little tyke stuff is great. I remember I got one of those little red cars off a hard rubbish collection when my kids were little. It was like gold. Absolute gold. Yeah, they are the best.
A Priceline Pharmacy voucher for you, Maria. Fiona, what's been your best find?
It has to be a girlfriend and I went down to Tooradin one day and she found this gorgeous plush red lounge suite, like a couch that was gold-studded on the arms and in perfect nick. And she had to ring her dad and say, can you come and get a trailer and pick it up to take it back to Mitcham?
And how long did she use it for?
She had it for 25 years.
Oh,
that's
my
good.
God. It sounds very Elvis-y, like red velvet and studs.
Yeah, it was she loved all that type of furniture, so she was lucky she got everything off hard rubbish.
Oh, that is great. I cannot go past a hard rubbish collection without having a Fossick.
Yeah, I feel you. I just think sometimes, though, Swan, you can leave something there. Just because you don't have to take it. Like that rubbish you've got sitting over there.
That is not rubbish.
Use.
That is vintage Fisher-Price.
Priceline voucher for you, Fiona.
Maddie, what is the best thing you've ever found on a hard rubbish pile?
So probably about 2 years ago, driving to swimming lessons with my daughter, we went past this house and it had a little motorised quad bike out the front. It was like battery operated.
Yes.
So I picked it up, took it home, plugged it in with my laptop charger, and it actually charged.
You're joking.
So good.
They're worth so much money, Maddie.
I know. So I was like, score, I'll take it. And it works. My daughter's 4 now, and she's way too tall for it, but she crunches up in a little ball and still tries to ride it.
Still uses it. That is a win. I love it. Priceline Pharmacy voucher for you, Mads. And let's finish with Mel. What was the best thing you ever found on a hard rubbish collection?
So this was, I'm 45 now, but back in grade 5 or 6, we were wandering down to go and meet up with everyone at the primary school that was just right next to my parents. And the man 2 doors down had a nice few boxes of Playboy magazines.
Yes.
So I took them down to the school, and the boys had a bush tree cubby house thing going on. And so we stuck all the booby pictures up, and I was pretty popular with the boys.
Oh, they would have gone beautifully in the bush themed if they were Playboy magazines from the 80s. Absolutely.
Who am I? A queen in the kitchen? Could be. Now find your queen vanilla in the baking aisle to discover how a little queen does wonders in your bakes.
What's my name?
Who is it? Chrissy Swan's Who Am I?
If you want to check me out cooking with Queen Baking Products, head to my Insta page. I made some cookies.
I saw those this morning.
They're so delicious. I should have brought some in, but soz.
I was going to ask, but then also I'm like, you know what? I don't want to rob your kids of yummy cookies.
They'll be fine.
We get enough free stuff here, though.
And they were demolished. I would have brought them in, but there was none left. I did freeze an extra batch.
Smart.
I'm smart like that. Renee, I'm hoping that you're smart because I've got $500 cash to give you and I want to give you every penny.
Oh, I hope so.
I hope so too. Every time you get one wrong, though, $100
What?
snatched away from you. This one's hard too, I reckon.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, Renee. Who am I? I am an actress and singer in my 20s who you may know as Rue.
This is my all-time favourite TV show. This person.
I haven't seen it.
Down to clue number 2 for $400, Renee.
I am Spider-Man's girlfriend.
Oh, what's her name?
Clue number 3 for $300.
I gave a surprise appearance singing on stage at Coachella with Labyrinth.
Any idea?
Zendaya.
Yes.
Correct.
Well done. Good on you, Renee. We didn't even have to mention Euphoria.
Excellent.
on
Oh, that's
you.
incredible. Thank you so much.
$300. What are you going to spend it on? Dinner, I hope.
Oh, I've got my son's birthday party that's going to cost me a fortune.
Yeah, I know,
so
they
it's going
do.
towards that.
They do cost a lot. Enjoy it, Renee.
Thank you so much.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
I'm just really not sure I agree with those lyrics. You'd better throw a party on the actual day that I die. So you get the news.
And then throw it.
So if someone said to me, oh, Jack just died, what am I? Sorry, I've got to call the caterers. It doesn't make sense to me.
Wait a week.
At least.
I'm happy with a week.
Chrissy Swan Show on Nova. Let's do this.
Chrissy's clickbait.
I reckon a year. Leave it a good year
No,
to grieve.
I'd want my funeral to be like a party, to celebrate me.
But it's too sad. Everybody wants that, but that's not how humans operate.
Fair point.
And certainly not the day of.
So rethink that, George.
Most unusual. George, see me in my office. I want to talk about Dua Lipa. She's facing another huge lawsuit by another one. I want to take you back to June, where Article Sound System, spelled with a K, which is one of my pet hates, Article with a K.
Right.
Had their complaint dismissed after they alleged that the song Levitating, one of the greats, was a rip-off of their song Live Your Life. Absolutely, it wasn't.
It wasn't.
But worth a shot for millions of dollars. Worth the go.
I get it if you're a struggling artist and you're like, hey, I could potentially go after her.
Yeah.
Let's try.
She also faced accusations from songwriters called L. Russell Brown and Sandy Linzer. Hey, Sandy. I bet you Sandy's the sort of person that celebrates on the day someone dies. Anyway, they claimed that that Dua copied two of their songs to create Levitating. Also, No Dice. And I think that this is also going to be No Dice. A new case has been lodged. Yeah, the third one. Wouldn't you get tired and stressed? God, it must be hard being like massively famous.
But I wonder if it just gets gate-kept at the label before it even gets to her. Like, surely her management and lawyers just deal with it before.
Maybe.
Like, she would probably just get a heads up, but it's like, don't worry about it.
Well, she's now facing legal action from producer Bosco Kante. Be very
Who's that?
careful.
I'm not even going to have a go at saying that.
Please do not. Bosco Kante, who's claimed that she used his mobile talk box technology on remixes. It feels like a stretch. It feels like a stretch here.
A massive stretch.
And it doesn't count on remixes, apparently, they're saying. So I don't think he's going to get any cash.
All of these people must have seen how much radio stations like us played Levitating and being like, hey, should have some good amount of royalty there.
So many. It's such a great song still.
Is.
I remember I saw her live in November and she was alarmingly good.
Elite.
Surprisingly good. And when Levitating came on, I was like, this is my top 5 of all time. You know, when you just fall in love with a song all over again. Now, I want to play this little bit of audio. A radio fight has erupted over in the UK. We actually listened to it yesterday and loved it. I don't know why we didn't get it on the show. We're getting it on now, though. You won't miss out. So Radio 1's a big station over there. BBC's, all of that sort of bizzo. And they're super. They've got shows that people really, really follow still. Yeah. So Charlie Hedges has a show that does club bangers, right? Mm-hmm. And another employee,
announcer,
has called in the show. Her name's Ariel, and she's under the weather. All right, you can hear it.
She's been on a bender.
Yes, and she's had a bit of truth serum. And I'm explaining this to you because it's sort of hard to hear, unless you know exactly what's going on. Ariel calls up. You will know. No, she's there for She's there for an appearance, and she lets Charlie Hedges know her opinion about a song that Charlie is playing. All right, have a listen.
There you are.
Hi, how are you?
Good. You okay?
Yeah, I sound great, don't I?
You've sounded better, but it's okay.
Well, this is what happens. You play on Friday night, you play on Saturday, and then your voice just goes. Can I be honest with you, Charlie?
Go on.
I expected better of you.
What, as in to sound like you?
I don't like this song.
Oh, really?
I hate it.
Listen, on
My bones, my rules. What are you talking about?
Listen, dance anthems.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'm taking your mic down. It's my show, Ariel. Have some respect, please. This is dance anthems. Have some respect. Yeah. See you later. Get out of here.
So Charlie's chosen a song. It's very popular on the socials.
On TikTok, it's massive.
It's sort of like Crazy Frog back in the day, I reckon. It is a stupid song.
Stupid. And that Ariel, she's actually a DJ, the lead person. She's right.
Yeah. I expected better from you. It's like playing, Aqua Barbie Girl, which is a terrible song. Terrible.
She kind of sounds like how I did Monday morning after me. That's all it is.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Here we are rolling into your Thursday. What's on for the weekend? Have you got anything to be excited for yet, Jack?
Well, I'm seeing my parents. They just got back from Europe, so I'm actually looking forward to seeing them.
Yes, and also,
I know.
be honest. I know I've known you for so long. I know exactly why you're going to your parents. And every time you say you're going there, I wait for the time that my kids go, Mum, can I just come and stay with you this weekend? And I'll know exactly what's been going on.
Yeah, let's just say I text Mum and say, hey, can we have some veggies for dinner? Because after the last few weekends I've had, my body needs it. What about you?
I love it. My kids, even after we've been in Bali where everything is just chips and fried and stuff, Leo will often say, can I please have something that has grown at some point in its life cycle? I get it. Well, I'm going to stay in a shopping centre.
That's right.
Yeah, it's like night at the museum, but at a shopping centre. I'm very excited.
Fun.
Yeah, I am excited.
It looks epic.
Let's give away this bum bag, shall we?
Chrissy's Quizzy.
I've actually taken my bum bag off today because I'm very full and it feels like it was really squeezing. I feel like one of those big snakes that eats a whole goat.
And then you see the goat inside them.
And you see the goat inside them. I've got a big tuna focaccia in there and some two tubs of yogurt. So I've had to take my bum bag off.
Could you not adjust the strap?
Oh, you could, but that would be very hard.
Effort.
Now, yesterday we met Natasha and we fell in love with her and we talked about meat trays and Bribey Island and all sorts of stuff. And she didn't win it, but she had great energy, so we're giving her a second crack at the bum bag.
I was feeling nice, so I broke the rules.
You're very kind. Hello, Natasha. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm probably going to embarrass myself, but I'm around for redemption, okay? I've got to try.
You're going to keep on coming back.
I'll try and make you proud.
You're going to keep on coming back until you get this bum bag, all right, Natasha? That is my solemn promise.
Oh, dear. That's funny. But yes, I will. Yes. And I'm going to put meat raffle tickets in my bag. I promise if I get one.
What do you do for work, Natasha?
I do aged care, community aged care.
Beautiful.
So I work with the elderly and making their lives better. So,
I think you might even know my Uncle Tom. I think he's still... Anyway, let's go. Marika, you are the worthy adversary. How are you feeling?
I'm very nervous after that. Very nervous.
I know, but we don't have favourites. And just remember, you play hard. You play to win, like the good John Farnham sang. And if that bum bag is yours, then it's meant to be yours. And Natasha can come back tomorrow until she gets it, okay?
Oh, okay. Sounds perfect. Good luck, Natasha.
Question number...
Thank you.
I love this kindness. Question number 1. In which state is Lady Elliot located?
Tash.
What do you think?
Annie, who did you... Tash.
It's Queensland.
It is Queensland. Question
and I used my name.
Yeah, well you
done.
used it 3 times. You totally bullied Marika out of it in that. Okay, question number 2. How many people make up an octet? Marika.
8.
Correct. Oh, God, I'm so nervous. Question number 3. 6 years ago today, Camila Cabello dropped this song. What is it called, ladies?
Marika.
Yes, Marika.
Havana.
Yes. You know, my daughter Peg's got this thing with Camila Cabello, does not like her anymore.
But I remember us working together back in 2017. She loved that song.
She loved that song when she was a baby, but this Camila Cabello's done something to Peg.
Peg's a bit cool for Camila now. Like, what's Camila Cabello doing now?
Okay, that's fair.
All right, 2 points to Marika, 1 to Tash. Marika, you are 1 off the win. Tash, you could lose again.
Which artist this week gave bonuses to the crew touring with her?
Okay, I'm just going to say Tash.
Yes, Tash?
I'm going to say Taylor Swift.
Yeah, you're
but I don't
right.
know.
Yeah, it's my queen. Yeah, that's 2 apiece.
Work.
For the win. Question number 5.
You're going to love this, Jack. Every time I say 2 apiece, I want to break out in that hot cross buns song, and I don't know why. I'm not going to.
As in 1 apiece.
You know, 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot cross buns.
Yeah.
I don't know why. All right. Question number 5. Bic are a brand of what?
Marika.
Oh, pens?
Yes.
Tash, we'll see you tomorrow,
Tash,
mate.
we'll see you tomorrow. You're the carryover champion, Marika. You are walking away with the Money Can't Buy limited edition Chrissy Swan Show bum bag.
Oh, congratulations.
See you tomorrow, Tash.
Coming up next, sweeping statements. We haven't done these for 2 weeks because we had to talk about Swan's stupid sweater last week.
The Chrissy Swan Show. Swan's sweeping statements.
Who's going first? We're really excited.
You go
about
first.
ours. Really?
Yeah.
Okay, mine, I'm nervous to say it. So you know how there's this sort of saying that goes around, because everyone's in a couple, right? And I haven't had a massive amount of relationships in my life at all. Like maybe 3, 4. 3, I reckon. I haven't counted, but not many. And so I have been in conversations with people that have been in relationships at the same time I have been. And they're all like, oh, you know, it's work. It's hard work. Relationships are work. And ever since my first relationship when I was 21, there was a voice inside my head that went, well, it shouldn't be. And if it's and if it's hard work, I don't want it.
Yeah.
So my sweeping statement is this. I do not believe that relationships should be hard work, because friendships are not.
I'm with you.
Friendships are easy.
And like, life's hard enough. Why would you be with someone that you feel like is hard work, or you have to work so hard at that?
Listen, you are preaching to the converted here. I just don't think that should be the one place that it's not hard work.
Strong statement, Swan.
Thank you.
Mine is that the steamer is superior to the iron. I believe everyone tonight should go home, throw out their iron and throw out their ironing board.
I have done that. I did that about 10 years ago.
I remember you telling me that early on in our
I cut the
friendship.
cord and threw it on my hard rubbish collection.
The drama of cutting the cord too. I love it.
I didn't want some other sucker to welcome it into their life.
Yeah, like you do with everyone else's hard rubbish. But I think for example, I just use a Kmart steamer. They're like $40.
Yeah.
They are the best. I know I'm a bit weird and I steam everything before I wear it to work, and I just love steaming.
No, that's not weird. People love ironing and steaming. I just don't.
It takes up so much less space. You don't have to have a board. You don't have to have the iron. Like, just give it a go. I just want everyone to give steaming a go.
I just want to do a little detour here vis-a-vis steamers. What about those ones that are like a big tank in the bottom that you see?
Oh, like the NASA. It looks like it's fresh out of NASA.
Yeah, like at fashion shows and stuff. If you've got the room.
If you've got the room, I guess that works, because you can then hang the clothing item.
Yeah.
But I just hang it over a door or something. You can make it work. Anyway.
It's very interesting. What is your sweeping statement, your unpopular opinion? Are you with me that relationships should not be any sort of work at all?
Swan's sweeping statements.
Caused a little bit of a ruckus with my sweeping statement, my unpopular opinion, that I just don't think that relationships should be hard work, even though that's what we're told our whole lives.
I fully agree with you, and I'm the same in friendships. At 26 years old, any friendship that's been hard work, I've cut.
Yeah.
Because all of my other mates I love so much, and they're easy. And it should be the same with the
romantic. Be joyous.
Romantic realm. Yep.
Correct. And you have said, everybody throw away your irons. Irons suck.
Steamers are the way to go.
Steamers are superior. We've got Clara on the line. What a beautiful name, Clara. How old are you?
I'm 9 years old.
Oh, what's that, grade 4?
Yes.
Gosh, it's a big year. I got the key to my own house there because I had to let myself in after school and make myself snacks. Anyway, Clara.
That's just Chrissy's childhood trauma.
What is your sweeping statement?
I think all kid stuff should be free. Ice cream, shops, everything.
What about kids stuff that adults like as well? Do adults have to pay for it? Like if you go to Yochi or whatever, the adult has to pay, but you get it for free?
Yes.
Fantastic. I mean, endorsed.
Go you, Clara.
endorse. What are we giving away, Jack?
I think Clara would enjoy a Priceline voucher. She could find some little things in a Priceline, right?
Absolutely. I recommend Lana lips to you, Clara. I'm sure you've got dry lips. Jess, what is your sweeping statement?
Oh, well, following on from Clara, really, everyone needs to just stop cutting fringes on their little girls.
Okay.
Just stop it. It looks stupid. They can't wear it. They can't style it. Most adults can't style it. Just stop it. Just stop. Enough.
I think fringes, I would love a fringe. Have you ever wanted a fringe,
much
Jess?
Work.
That's what I keep being told.
A fringe wouldn't suit you, Swan.
It is.
Wouldn't it?
No. Your hair looks
Your
great
hair
how
has
it is.
to fall a certain way, and you've got to blow dry it every day, and kids run around and get sweaty and it pops. Have you ever seen a kid that looks good with a fringe?
Just
no, you haven't. You haven't.
I haven't.
It's not
I
a
haven't
thing.
noticed.
Stop it.
Oh, Jess,
It's
you
on
are the
hairdressers
best.
and it's on parents. No more. It needs to stop.
What's your opinion on newborn baby girls with like a headband and a bow on their bald head?
Oh, look, I don't care. I've got boys, so I can't probably comment on that. But it doesn't bother me. If you want to do that, whatever.
But the fringes really do
Fringes
bother
are
you.
No, they're a hard no.
Priceline voucher for you, my love. And you have earned it. Do not buy some hairdressing scissors. I know. Linda, finish us off. What is your sweeping statement?
Hi, guys. Mine was kind of a bit on theme today. Mine is that no adult should ever be seen sucking food from a squeezy pouch.
Swanee, tell Linda what the bottom drawer of the fridge in the Nova kitchen here is filled with.
We are stocked full of the YoPro yogurts. But I know, and I take them in my backpack sometimes, but I sneak down an alleyway to eat them for that very reason, Linda.
No, it's bad enough when you see kids eating the yogurt pouchings, but it's definitely no for adults. You know, it's like breastfeeding from a plastic bag. It's wrong.
Chrissy's clickbait.
Really excited about this clickbait because it's juicy as heck. Meghan Markle has apparently manipulated Prince Harry. I mean,
tell us something we don't know.
Newsflash. They're a funny couple, aren't they? They're so angry at attention and they want to control the narrative so much. I think my advice to them, if they ever were to ask, would be just go and live your life. This is not for you.
As in live a normal person life.
Yes.
Be a normie.
Just be a normie because they will send each other crazy trying to control what people think about them.
Like they've just done a video for, I think, bullying with children. Like they've called someone and everyone's saying, oh, look at the attention between the two of them. Look at this. It's a PR stunt. Like they'll never do anything right ever again.
They just need to accept that is going to be the reaction no matter what they do, no matter how good it is, no matter how kind it is, no matter how much they love each other. They've got to stop worrying about what people think.
Agreed.
And just go and live a fantastic life in Montecito or wherever you are with all your money. This latest one is that they used to be friends with Victoria Beckham and David Beckham, who are like proper English royalty.
Yeah, full vibe.
Contemporary royalty. But now they don't talk because apparently Meghan Markle put doubts in Harry's head as to David and Victoria being the leaks of all their private information.
As if David and Victoria are leaking stories about them.
They would never.
Poor Harry. I can imagine Harry, Posh and David having really fun parties.
Well, not anymore.
Meghan ruined it.
Not anymore. Blocked. Okay, this is interesting. Boss uses this coffee test in every interview and will not employ those who fail. So interviews are terrible and nerve-wracking. And sometimes they say, can I get you a coffee? And then they'll bring you a coffee. It's always instant, which frankly I love.
Ugh.
I love an instant coffee occasionally. I really do.
I really don't. And if I ever have one, I reckon I'm in a cubicle within 90 seconds.
Really?
The Nescafe just goes straight through.
Sometimes, if you're very lucky, they give you a little tube of creamer. It's fake milk. It's powdered milk. Mwah. Chef's kiss. Anyway, he says that this guy sits them down. They have the interview, offer them a coffee. Most people accept. because you don't know what you're doing and you're out of your brain with nerves.
Yeah, you're just going along with it.
That's right. And then at the end of the interview, the boss watches and sees what that person does with the cup. Now, the applicants that pick up the cup and say, can I return this to the kitchen, they will get a second interview. The ones that just shake the man's hand and leave the cup there on the table never get an interview, never get a second interview, despite their qualifications or how good the interview was discussed.
How stupid. Like, I get the intention of trying to display good manners, but also they might be the best candidate for the role and you can have someone else clean up their coffee cup. Also, they're a guest in your workplace for the interview. Someone else can clean that up.
This just makes me nervous because I feel like, I would clean up after myself. I would. But maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I would just go, thank you so much for your time, and then look at the cup and think, what sort of control freak now, who doesn't even work here yet, shows the level of comfort to assume that I'm allowed to go to the kitchen where the actual workers go.
I'm with you. And imagine you'd be so riddled with nerves. You probably are like, wait, where was the kitchen?
I know.
Where was the dishwasher? I don't want to stand there and wash it myself and have to talk to Michelle that I don't know.
Oh, my God. Now I'm just sick. Lucky I never have to go to a job interview again.
I'm Chrissy Swan, mate. That's us done. We'll be back tomorrow with Chrissy's correspondence.
It's going to be Friday tomorrow. I cannot wait. And the mailbag is heaving.
Slide into our DMs at The Chrissy Swan Show and we could be reading it out tomorrow.
We will.
Bye.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.